All right, so we have Ziemowit as USSR. He chose his side, and I
Yeah,
mean, obviously,
Ziemowit got the choice, and he decided to go for the Soviet. He's a player that feels more comfortable in the red suit, and
it's a
he
pretty
that's
strong hand.
pretty strong hand. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, red scare purge, having that can cover to completely shut out from uh, West Asia. That's really good. Even Suez could be a good opening if he wants to keep the fort for a coup in Iran. I don't know.
I think
The
if we see
goal that
ops,
can cover is really strong as well.
yeah, if we see ops in France, De Gaulle duck and cover combo is so good.
And he has a lot of
Honestly,
ops, so he could actually he can use
you're
that if
saying
he wants.
you're saying De Gaulle, even if Stryker goes nothing in France.
I think so. Yeah. Especially,
Interesting.
honestly, I'm a little biased because I'm seeing that he has Europe scoring, right? So
Oh,
I'm
well,
probably a little biased.
he's not gonna get the domination off.
He's
He's
still
not
gonna
gonna
get
get the
domination
domination
off, but
because Duck can only fill France, and you can't grab a non-battleground. So I'm assuming Stryker would just dump then
no,
immediately.
but it's a 6 BP swing, so it's very strong anyway.
Right. Although you can argue that if he purges, there's no way Stryker's going to end up with Europe domination when Zimowit's chilling with De Gaulle and Suez, right? So I don't think he's going to get dominated either way.
Fair. We'll see. I mean, I think if he
My
opens,
instinct is purge. If Stryker sets up the regular 4-4-2, I feel like I don't know. Purge seems
okay.
pretty
So from the
strong.
point of view of Michael, it's a little bit tough, okay, because he doesn't have a lot of ops. He only has 2 3s, and the rest are 2s and 1s, and he has blockade and Warsaw. So it's like, I mean, you only have one card to discard anyway. I don't
Oh,
know.
look at the
It
4-1-3-2.
it's a
Oh
really
man,
really bad hand.
purge
But
him, please purge him. Like, what's he gonna do if he gets purged? He has to. Oh, he has to do an intervention. It's gonna bail him out a little bit.
yeah, I think the goal here gets enough value to event it if you want. Oh, he goes for
Yes,
Suez.
definitely. Oh wow.
That would have
I
been
would
really
just
strong. He would
cover.
have removed him from. That's really good. If he would have gone with the goal, he would have removed the influence from there.
Yeah, but he's not gonna end up with Is it? And I guess his idea is an Italy coup.
Queen
Yeah,
Iran.
that's
No, he's gonna Queen Iran. That's why he plays Suez
Italy.
to
He's
remove him
definitely an
completely.
Italy coup. Oh, ouch,
Not good enough.
ouch.
Not good enough.
I'm gonna disagree with Z's play there. I like De Gaulle, man. You got duck and cover in hand, and he put an op into France, De Gaulle, and fill it up with duck and cover. Just go for it. I know
Yeah,
Israel's valuable, but
I mean, I think it would have not worked because of Truman, but I think was probably better play.
because of Truman. Oh, interesting. You're actually right. Huh.
Like, he wouldn't have worked
Yeah.
out here, but like,
Well, I mean, come on. He's
yeah,
not anticipating a Truman
yeah, you
headline.
cannot anticipate
Like,
A Truman headline. That's kind of it's because his hand is complete garbage, right?
yeah, you can say that again. I wonder if Stryker fights for EU Dom here if he goes 3 France.
If he goes with three
Oh, but
France, he's not gonna have anything else to do, and
yeah,
he
and he would.
needs
Yeah,
extra
I
two
think
ops to be able
he
to
would
get
also
there.
need to take. He would also need to take UK. Ooh, South Korea. I like it. I like a Korean war in hand. Play aggressive. I like. Ooh, Iran's slightly risky, no, because Ziemowit can just coup, and
The we
do you
can
really
coup
even have a
again
card?
and remove you from
Do
the
you have a
completely
card?
with second cover. Yes.
You, and you don't have a card to coup back, really. Yeah, Zimwit duck and cover coup here in Iran is. I feel like that's you got to go for it.
First, you're gonna go Malaysia and feel. Okay. You're gonna take a second shot. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no, you have to.
And just enough.
Yeah, now you're chilling in the Middle East. Um, yeah. Let's see if Stryker attempts. And you also, I mean, you lose 2 VPs here, but you're gonna gain them back on Milop, so you can live with that.
I think
Containment's your last AR.
if Michael decides to go to put like some timid ops in France, I think he'll event the goal. He'll get
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure,
enough
for sure.
value, and I think he can already see that he doesn't have the best hand, right? Like,
Oh, and these two.
headlining Truman is kind of like, okay, what the heck?
Okay, you end blockade.
UN
Okay,
blockade.
gonna crawl. Okay, so Michael's throwing Europe out the door. He's not going for the domination. Probably smart because he needs 5 ops, right?
He
The
doesn't
problem
have
is
the ops.
Suez grabbed 2 from UK, which is pretty annoying, all things considered.
He definitely has other ops too to make that. Like 5 ops, he that's what he has in hand left.
So between the Truman headline, UN intervention blockade, and 5-year plan, I think Ziemowit's probably got a bead that Michael's got a pretty horrible hand.
Yeah. Let's see how much he can get out of that. He's probably gonna get a domination
Yes.
on the Middle East. Easy with that.
Middle East is looking very red, very nice, but a lot's going to depend on which scorings come out when. Also, Zimwit should be able to draw Asia pretty easily, right? Pakistan and India against Pakistan, India, North Korea against South Korea, Thailand, and
Yeah.
Japan. So he should be okay here.
Yeah, he should be okay on the Asia front. A strong 7 BP domination on Middle East. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean right now it's 6,
6.
but every battleground is another one. He could, if he gets a high op hand control, high op hand plus Nasser, you start getting ideas about control, right?
Yep.
If you get the score as well.
Yeah.
Also, you see that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if the scoring goes to turn 3, I could see easily a control here.
Yeah, yeah. Even turn 2, you can flirt with it if you have the ops.
Yep.
I was gonna say you see Zimwit went 1 Syria instead of 1 Lebanon, and you might be asking why. It's because if a future Marshall Plan hits, then he's got Syria covered.
Yeah,
He can't.
Turkey.
He would have to break. He would have to break in order to force his way in. So I like that small play, but oh wow,
Really interesting.
okay.
That's really interesting. Forcing his hand to get into France and getting a value on the goal.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the op that Michael's played. Ziemowit's like again, he's correctly kind of figured this hand out.
Yeah, he can definitely. He knows that there's
Michael's
some
got.
weakness there, and he has to dump
I don't.
Europe. So now it's gonna go
I,
for
I
one
don't.
BP.
I don't think Michael should mess around. I think he just dumps it for +1 here. So what does he have in hand? He has Warsaw.
Warsaw,
Okay, you can make an argument for playing Warsaw. He's just gonna get degalled though. It's gonna be not pretty. Because Michael only has one more turn, yeah, and then he's gonna play the scoring. So I would just play the scoring and.
Yeah, I don't like holding the scoring.
Exactly. You don't have a choice. It's a good play by Zimowit.
There you go.
And now Zimowit can
Now he can play
containment.
containment and just take France.
Could take France, yeah. Might be the best play. India is tempting, but
yeah, Indian's
I mean,
tempting, but
you're okay in Asia right now. You live with a draw in Asia, although you're probably gonna get North Korea is gonna get broken is the issue if he fills up France. Like that's like the most no-brain play of all time. I think
and
so.
not only
I think
that, but if he like Indo-Pak still hasn't come out, so
yeah, it's another reason to avoid India. Okay, he takes it with De Gaulle instead of containment. That's a interesting choice. I think it's all right. I mean, I know the instinct is to get the blue card out of your hand, but the thing is, you don't want to help out Stryker
yeah,
when
if
he
he's
has
struggling for ops, you better not give him an extra, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. You overprotect East Germany and Poland. We're looking a little bare.
Yeah, they were looking a little weak. That's really good.
North Korea break, right? Maybe West
Probably
Germany.
he gets
Yeah,
a
North
domination. Yeah.
That's too obvious. Yeah. Oh, I see 4s and I see Middle East scoring.
Yep. This is. I mean, it's a long walk though. It's a long. Oh, but with Deco, it's not as long as he could be, right? Oh, but
Middle
it
East.
still requires you to go to a non-battleground. You probably don't want to do
You're
that.
probably not going to go for Middle East control. The question here for Zimowit is: do you dare headline Deco? Do you dare headline?
I mean, you don't have the factor, so it's very possible that it's on.
Look, you're either going Decol or you're going Vietnam. There's no, you're not hitting anything else.
I think Vietnam is fair. Yeah.
I like Vietnam because you can flip Thailand without the China card.
Exactly. And better your odds on Asia.
Yeah, exactly. You fill up. Yeah.
You can I think you can give Marshall here no problem because Europe's already been scored.
I was thinking about that. Marshall is a very high value card right now for Stryker, so I would actually try to stay away from giving Marshall. I would even maybe give US Japan.
You will get US Japan with Asia still to come out.
I might play China card and grab Laos while I'm at it, to be honest.
Let's get 6 out of the play.
Yeah. Because man, yeah. Cause first of all, Laos has actually a ton of value now that you're taking Thailand. And second of all, U.S. Japan, like Marshall, man, like look at Europe. Marshall is gonna like he wants the op in UK, in Canada, in West Germany, in Italy. Like he's gonna get great use out of all 7 ops.
No,
I feel like
it's not affecting the score whatsoever.
It will though.
You're not
Right
gonna
now,
you're not gonna get domination in Europe.
oh, you definitely have designs on domination in the future. I mean, he needs a lot of ops to fill up UK, Canada, Spain, Greece. It's a lot of investment required. Is my point.
Hmm.
I don't know. Let's
I
see.
mean,
Even just to
he's
see,
getting something out of it for sure. Let's okay. He's getting specialized for free.
giving up North Korea.
He wants us to be peace. Now
No,
he's gonna get
two
punished
VP.
because there is a Asia. He could get Asia domination right now. Why is he not doing that?
No. You take North Korea. There's no rush.
Oh, he can. Okay, he can take it with a 4. Okay, I didn't make the math right. I thought he needed 5 ops to do that.
But uh, but it's not looking.
And now
Yeah.
Ziemowit has to. Can he break the dome?
He would need to invest 3 of these. I would consider giving up the Nigeria op and grabbing Indonesia. I would consider it, but he's not
That's
gonna
not
do it.
enough.
I don't like this. I feel like you should break Thailand at least.
Yeah, that's it. Breaking time is 1 BP at least.
Well, let's think about it. Let's say he gives up Nigeria and breaks Thailand. Realistically, is he gonna stop the domination?
I
Probably
mean,
not.
if he flips Thailand, there is no domination possible because he takes India
Yeah,
and it's
but
3-3.
Striker's just gonna defend right now, and there's no problem.
I think Stryker is just
But
gonna
Middle East,
is just gonna catch the Asia right now.
no, he's not gonna catch Asia. He's gonna defend Thailand. He's fine. Tyler Striker's fine because he still has Malaysia and Philippines to look at. I think he's all right.
That's a lot of
I think
investment there.
I think he can get away with protecting Thailand here, as opposed to just scoring. I think. I think. Well, what are his ops? I don't know his hands.
Yes, D-Star,
I see it. I
Nora,
see it.
Indo-Pac, Socialist, Asia
Yeah,
scoring and NASA, so they're not looking so great.
he's gonna event into pack. That's gonna get him his mill ops.
Yeah,
NORAD's the 3 that he's still holding on
he has
to.
3, that's it. But Socialist government is either a
Yep.
space or you basically an anti-action round. So
Okay, so you NORAD. So if you defend here, what's your play? You
you
NORAD to
play
Thailand,
Nora, Malaysia, Philippines.
Malaysia,
That puts
Malaysia
you at
and
6.
Philippines.
That puts you at 6, and
Malaysia
Zimbabwe
and
cannot
Philippines is
do.
very safe.
If you go with only one of them, then Zimbabwe can do Vietnam, uh, yeah, Vietnam,
And like
Burma, and
and
India
India.
with
Yeah, but
and tie it up, right? You cannot do it with
but
one
he'd have
swing, not even with China, but because Vietnam didn't go off. But I guess you can do if you overprotect and take Malaysia, that puts you at 5. No, he can just do India and Vietnam, and then you're not dominating anymore.
but what's he gonna use for India and Vietnam? China card? Because you can't play U.S. Japan. That doesn't work. I still don't. I still really dislike the idea of
He
keeping
doesn't even
Marshall,
have to. He
especially.
doesn't even have to take India. He can do Burma, Vietnam, and just that's just fine.
Yeah, I guess might as well go Afghanistan then and get in your Indo-Pac protection.
Or Afghanistan as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the issue. Then okay, he's gonna try it. I think he should try it. But is he gonna go both and Philippines? Yes. Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good. I
that's
think
the,
you
I
have
think
to.
that's the only way that he secures the domination.
Still, I mean, obviously things are looking great for Zemo literally everywhere else. So
Yeah.
he can even fight in West Germany. I mean, if he wants to blow this game open with, he's got. Oh, Zemo, come on.
He's hardly trying there to defend
Hey,
that
hey,
domination there.
hey! Look at Zimowit's ops. He can jam West Germany right now, and he can take it uncontested. He puts a 4 in there, and now you're in Italy away from control. Come on, Zimowit.
Let's go
Score
for
your
zero
score,
control, said Hasan.
score your Middle East for 6. Score your Middle East for 6. He's gonna score his
Honestly,
Asia, and then dump U.S. Japan into West Germany. Come on, come on.
let's go for it.
No, I'm serious. It's a good play. Look at Italy. It's hanging
I would
on by a
honestly,
thread.
I would honestly start filling up Middle East because you have plenty of ops. You fill up Middle
You're
East, get a
far
massive
away.
cash. Middle East comes back on turn 3 and you won the game.
No, no, no. What? No, what the heck? Is Stryker scoring Asia domination right now? A big Asia domination too. Look at this. He has
Well,
North
yeah, but
Korea.
you're
That's
gonna
one,
get like
two,
12.
three.
If you put all your dump of your ops in Middle East right now, you're gonna score for like 12. No, but like 12, but like 10.
No, No, no.
Yeah, you get
Even
Israel
10.
right now with 4. You get Egypt
Then
with
you're spending.
Nas.
But think about it. Think about it. Israel for 4. That's a 4 op for 1 VP.
Oh, but you're gonna have to if you want control, you're gonna have to do it anyway.
Okay, okay. Indo-Pak to Pakistan by Stryker, and then US Japan to West Germany, please.
He has to do Indo-Pac
I
to get
mean,
the
Greece
middle,
is
so he
also
can do it next turn.
Spain. Not Spain or Greece, whichever one. Probably
Yeah,
Spain is
he
a bit
probably want to
better.
start working on that because he's still.
Oh, he gave up Nasser.
Yeah.
Nice. You see, Stryker, man. Anyways, maybe I'm getting a little bit overhyped. It seemed cool. It seemed like it would be a big issue.
I
Then
think he
you're hanging
probably
on
wants to get Libya
to.
now, right, for free VP. Getting
Why
China
is
card on turn 1 where CIA is not
or
gone. I don't know
no,
about
no.
that.
His idea is to take back North Korea. Um, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I think you ignore Asia. That's my opinion. I think you Space Marshal play containment.
Space Marshal.
Space Marshal hold containment. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems kind of meh to be very honest, but
I think this is one of
okay.
those situations where taking taking 2 non-battle guns with Marshall is decent. Like he would only get he wouldn't get that much value out of it. You would still be behind. You have 5 countries, possibly 6,
No,
and that without even
it
invested on East Europe.
it doesn't work. I don't think so because even if you take Greece and Spain, now what do you have? You have 5 countries, and he's gonna have Turkey, UK, Canada, West Germany, Italy. That's also 5. So and he's gonna have ops in Belgium and
He's
Denmark.
not gonna have UK. He's not gonna have Canada. He's gonna have to put 2 ups to get those.
One, yeah, one each. So one each in Turkey, UK, Canada, and there's nothing you can really do to stop him. I wouldn't do that. Either look, I feel like you got to go all in one way or the other. Either you play Marshall and just say screw it, I'm okay with a +1, or you don't play Marshall and you take Greece or you take Spain and you say okay, I'm gonna dominate and I'm gonna hold on to Marshall. I don't think you could do this halfway of playing Marshall and trying to dominate. It's not gonna work.
I think in this situation it's kind of okay because of the damage in UK. If UK was a 5, I would say no. But being a
Let's just
3,
one up.
I don't know. Yeah, it's one
I
up,
don't
but
know.
then you are already in. I think he's gonna go for it. I think he's gonna
No,
go.
no, he's.
He's gonna play it on next turn and
I
take
don't.
both. You don't think so?
Maybe. I think he'll space it. I think he'll space.
Not this
Yeah.
turn, that's for
Unless
sure. But he's
either
holding
he'll
two
space
fours, right?
or
So
the other,
this is gonna be strong.
or I think the better thing to do with Marshall, because you don't want to give your opponent ops, right? So if he can lure Stryker into an ops war, get him to fill up UK, Canada by himself, then you play it, right? Then now these ops are going to freaking like Sweden, right? And you're
Yeah,
okay.
but that's the thing. Like right now, he's gonna put 1 in Italy, 1 in West Germany. I mean, the 1 in West Germany maybe be very useful for
Definitely,
Willie.
definitely useful. The one in Italy is also useful for socialist governments. They're both useful ops. Indo-Pak event, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, he has to. He has to get the mill ups, and he could potentially flip a country. I don't know 6, right? So
You might be thinking about defending
defending
Laos.
Europe,
Yeah, sorry,
he
defending.
cannot.
No, not defending Europe, but defending Asia because he lost his domination with that China card play. I'm trying to see here though. So Zimwit played Comic Con to Vietnam and to Iraq. Why not? Why didn't he play China card then to stop the domination? Vietnam,
Hmm.
Burma, Afghanistan stop the domination, right?
Yep.
So why do this China filling, which is good? I like it. Like I mean, it makes sense in the situation, but
Yeah,
why
if he
not do
was
it
gonna do it
before?
anyway, why don't do it early
Yeah,
and
exactly,
apply for Asia?
exactly.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, he could have just used the 5 ops to take 2 countries.
It's also possible that it just occurred to him that maybe the play right now is to play China. So it's just fine, but
Hmm. I like that
I'm
he's
not
like
trying
holding
to.
all the powder for the
Um,
next turn. Hmm.
not a fan.
No, not a fan at all. I think he should have taken the mill ups.
It's 3 ops. I mean, I get it. It's 3 ops, but I would rather go for first of all 1 out of 6 chance of flipping India and just 2 VPs. I mean, I feel like it's pretty valuable. Maybe I'm wrong. It's 3 ops
3
versus
ops, 3 ops for 2 VPs
2
is like on the fence. It's not like would you play an OPEC for For 2 VPs? Probably not,
But
right?
that's different. It's different. It depends on the situation, right? Early war, the ops are more valuable, which is this
Yep.
undeniable. So that's all right. Getting defectors is nice, but you don't really have a good headline other than
Capture.
CNS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could try to fish with Cambridge 5. Try to see if something got redrawn.
But
Maybe more
Cambridge 5.
valuable than 1 BP.
Cambridge 5 doesn't help you anywhere though. Middle East, it's just one op. Europe is
Well,
just
it's the
one op.
information, right?
Huh?
It's for the information,
It's
basically.
information. Sure, yeah, that's fair.
You
Information
could
is
break North Korea, but yeah.
like you can't don't have time to take it, right? I would probably just CNS because something you want to event anyways, and then spend my AR1 coup in South Africa, I guess. Ooh, CIA. Never mind,
You
you're
know
not.
the hilarious thing? He has the 3 scoring cards.
Oh my God, C5 would have been such a
But
monster.
hold on,
Holy,
because he's been holding distal, right? He got
yeah.
blockade, redrawn, Romanian abdication, and Formosan resolution. So he has a whopping 4 ops in his hand without the China card.
Huh.
So if Ziemowit notices, it's gonna be a rough one.
Well, this is gonna be rough anyways because Europe, Middle East is gonna get scored.
Yep.
See that back-to-back Middle East scoring is how many VPs? But you gotta imagine that he can take back Asia somehow, right? Even just China card flipping Laos and something. No, maybe.
Interesting, the double threat there. Guess he knows he's gonna get into a cool war in Colombia, but he can get Zaire.
Well, this is a genius play because, well, I mean, he doesn't know it, but the truth is, Stryker is absolutely screwed. He has 3 empty ARs out of his remaining out of his 6 plays. 3 of them are gonna be scoring, so he doesn't have time to coup or anything.
Yep.
And Ziemowit has all the ops and all the time. He has no obligations, zero obligations. His hand. He's just chill. He can coup with everything.
And Michael knows that. He knows almost. He knows Marshall. He knows US Japan. He knows Olympic Games, and he knows Cambridge, right? So the only 2 that doesn't know special relationship and effectors.
Oh my God! If you're Michael, what do you do here?
I don't know. This is like one of those games that you don't want to be in Michael's shoes.
Right here, I don't know what the decision is.
I think you coup
Maybe,
Colombia here with blockade and discard this style.
and then he coups back, and then what?
I don't
You
think
just
he'll coup
delaying.
back
You're just
because
delaying.
he wants to get to Zaire. I don't think he'll
No,
coup
he's
back
gonna coup
immediately. I
back.
think he'll
He's
secure
definitely
the
gonna coup
battleground
back.
before.
He's definitely gonna coup back, because you can't give up Venezuela, obviously, and also because the whole point of this is he wants a coup war because A, he
Yeah,
knows he has the op
he has to
advantage,
force.
and B, he's gonna get his mill ops, right? So he's gonna get 2 VPs out of it. Like it's a net 2 VP
Yeah.
gain.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Actually, he
But
might. Do you think he'll use the big ones to secure that control of Venezuela?
you don't want, you can't play US Japan. It's unplayable. Marshall is also unplayable. So actually, no, he's gonna use 2s.
Hmm.
Both of those affect the scorings. But actually, see, this is another like amazing thing for Ziemowit is that both scorings came out right now. So as soon as Asia's played, US Japan is a free 4. As soon as
Yeah.
Europe's played, Marshall is a free 4. Not a free, but free for 4 turns basically, which is pretty free.
Yeah.
And he can. Oh my God. This is looking very, very,
Very
very good
grim.
for.
Yeah, very grim
Very.
for Michael. Very good for Ziemowit, for sure. I would not like
But
to.
hey, he's Michael Stryker for a reason. You don't count him out. But
Yep. There goes the blockade with the distal and
he's
cool
gonna
Colombia,
Colombia.
right?
If he rolls a 1, I'm gonna cry.
All right,
Okay.
he rolls
Okay.
a
Oh.
6, so this is huge for Michael. Huge. Because also
One,
this
two,
die is on the discard, so you can be safe that you're gonna get that South America. So this is
yeah. Oh
it's not
wow.
good enough.
But the problem is Stryker doesn't even have. I guess you have to,
He
right?
has
Use
Formosan.
Formosa.
He can take Venezuela with Formosan, but
He has Formosa, and then he has to play 3 scorings in 4 turns.
yeah. And the last one is Romanian. That is a known card, so he's
Well,
gonna know.
He doesn't know the 3 scorings, though, right? So
He doesn't know if he's
again,
scorings. Yeah,
C5 headline would have won Zimwit the game, just pretty much because Zimwit would have known his entire hand,
and just break everything to
and
secure.
just would have. You can and with these ops and this time, oh man, But it's still obviously still really good for Ziemowit, even with how things have worked out. But yeah, let's see. So Stryker has no hold card. He has 5 cards, right? He has the 3 scorings. He has
Yeah,
Formosan and
he has to
Romanian.
play everything.
So he can play he has the China card,
He
right?
can play the
Remember?
China card, but I mean, Romanian is not a problematic card to play. Unless I
Okay.
mean, if he wants ops, yeah, sure. But okay, there we go. He takes the one battleground.
Zaire and Turkey. Stryker should dump. Stryker should dump Middle East. My instinct is Middle East first. I think maybe, or is that wrong? Middle East is nice. Well, yeah. Actually, no. Middle East should be
Middle East
good
is the only
because
one that can change, or
because
that it might change.
Marshall and USJ are both known,
Yeah.
and if he plays Europe again, Marshall is playable. If he plays Asia, Japan is playable. So I would stick with
Yeah, you don't
Middle
want to
East.
enable his hand.
I think. The only question is Europe really going to get better? Are you going to fight for Europe?
I don't
Okay,
think
he
it's
goes
gonna
from
get better, but it very difficult to get worse.
10, and Europe's
Well,
going to be
Middle
another
East
5.
can easily get
Yeah.
worse, very easily.
Well, it's gone now.
Yeah, last time for Ziemowit.
Let's see what Zimoy goes for. I would take another coup. I mean, he doesn't know it. He doesn't know it, but the Colombia coup would be an amazing play because he's going to get Venezuela. Because Stryker doesn't have the time to defend. He has to play scorings. Now Europe,
I think he could
unless
just use a China guard and take Venezuela and Brazil immediately if that happens. But
okay, okay. So China card, Greece, UK, Canada is very dumb because you're telegraphing as Zimoy can just break. So he's not going to defend Europe. So I think he should just score Europe. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
there he
Got to do
goes.
what you got to do.
Yeah, not looking good. Because Asia's gonna be only +1, so it's gonna end up the turn up -14.
Zimo was complaining about his luck after the Colombia coup. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Zimo,
that's a
you
little
don't know
bit
how
of
deep happened.
first world problems.
Oh my god. Still, I
Damn.
mean, okay. Now here's the question: as striker, do you China into Asia or do you score it?
China into Asia. That has to
You
be
probably
where?
score it. You probably score it because you know that Zemo has 4s in his hand, right? Well, I was thinking you
Yeah,
can flip Laos, and that gives you domination, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. It'll be 7-5 actually by flipping Laos.
can you
Wait,
flip
what?
Laos and do something else?
But Zimowit's got 4s, so it won't work. And Stryker knows that Zimowit's got like even this Marshall is a known card. Marshall hurts still. I mean, it's not ideal to play Marshall, but
Yeah, and if he even if you take Laos, he just takes Afghanistan. Is the same, right? One, two.
no,
It
it's
would
not.
be no
It's
one, two,
not.
three, four, five, six, 7, and you'd be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So he would need 2 countries.
But he can just break, right? He can
No,
take Afghanistan.
if he flip us on our protect with China, he'd be good, right?
No, okay. So you're saying Stryker overprotects Laos with China,
Yeah,
but then Zimowit still
Zimwit
has a
can
4
break
option.
any of the
He can,
4 of the battlegrounds.
he can take Afghanistan and break North Korea, for example. And actually, in this scenario, you'll end up losing 2 VPs because North Korea is worth 2 VPs, right? So I would score. Wow,
He's going for it, which
don't like
is
it.
surprising and break.
Okay,
Oh, we're
North
protect.
Korea.
Well, but he can break South Korea and it's the same, right?
Yeah, exactly. So now you play Marshall. I okay, maybe it's a good play in the sense that he forces out Marshall, but you traded China for Marshall. I don't really know if that's worth it because Marshall is probably going to get played anyways. Also, Europe's been scored, so like, who cares? I don't know. All right, so 2 Afghanistan and break South Korea is. I mean that's the only play I think that saves this. You could break Malaysia theoretically, but obviously you break a battleground and save a VP. So at the end of this maneuver actually cost him 1 VP because he's gonna end up scoring it while South Korea is broken. Yeah. He was saying, yeah, Stryker knows both of these cards, so I don't know why he did it. Stryker knows about
Well,
US, Japan, and
maybe it's the trick of like, yeah, you're not gonna think that I have the 3, right? So I already spent 2, so you're gonna think that you're gonna try to use your up somewhere else. Especially when there is a juicy coup in Colombia that can get you access there. I don't know. Maybe it's
oh
a kind of
no.
a distraction.
What did he do? How did he do this without taking
He
Afghanistan? What
has
did I?
broke. It's a 2-2 battleground right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
good
didn't
point.
even need a special amount of ops. He just needed
Yeah,
to break.
yeah, that China play, I'm scratching my head a little bit, but
Okay.
wait, game on.
All right. USA survives the early war with a lot of damage on the scoring.
A lot of damage, and this is a monster hand for Ziemowit. I know it doesn't look that great, but it's awesome.
I
You
mean,
get into
Brass
it
War, one more step.
one small step, you headline. Portuguese Empire is going to
Portuguese.
give you Angola, and Brushwar is going to get you into South America. Like it's a dream hand.
He's gonna coup into Venezuela, right? He's the
He
only
will if he gets,
what?
and if he doesn't, if
Yeah,
he gets a chance to. I mean, Stryker probably has something to mess him up. Okay, Purge.
Birch is pretty damning here as well because now you
It
kind of
is.
let's see where he goes for Venezuela. Yes, and
Oh
fails.
my! Wow.
Ugh, yikes! Big yikes!
All right, Zimo. Like, yeah, Zimo was gonna open the chat, and then he realized, oh wait, Stryker got 3 scorings last turn. I should
Yeah,
probably,
maybe I should.
I should probably not complain.
Yeah, but still, now Panama Canal, puppet governments for one off. You can even space it. Colonial rear guards. This is like those are 3 pretty bad events that you're gonna have to endure with only one off to fix. And on the other hand, Michael has marginally better hand. He has Quagmire and Deagle, but at least he has Comic on that's free ops. Kitchen Device is not so good. Indopack at least will give you mill ups, so I guess yeah, you got something going for you. When he feels Brazil, you brush war, I guess. That's the plan. Instead of brush war Venezuela right now.
Um, yeah, that works. I mean, what does Stryker? What's he holding on to? Let's see.
He has decent hand.
Yeah. Oh wait. Also, oh okay, never mind. Stryker will grab Milox, right? Because Cameroon and Southeast African. But still, I mean, are we? How close are we to auto?
Coming to
Not that
auto.
close. Sorry, to 20 VPs.
Oh,
Brushwar
Hazard
would
will give you
pull up to 6.
one. Cultura can give you another one. You're still 3 away. And
But
now,
yeah, you're
yeah.
still 3 away. So you chill. But Africa can win you next turn. Ooh, wow. Good roll. All right. Yeah, how about all those 4 ops you've been getting, Timoy? Aren't those forts? Like,
Oh,
come on.
yeah. Cassius was reminding us he played CIA. He knew every single card in his hand on the last turn. Remember that he headlined CIA.
Yeah, true. But I mean, oh right.
Yeah.
So are we talking about the China Asia play?
No, I don't know what he's talking. He's mentioning probably because we were saying like, oh, he knows these cards and he doesn't know these other cards. And no, he
Right,
actually
right,
knew
yeah.
every single one of them.
Yeah. Again, yeah, it's by the time the last 2 cards rolled around, you know he has Marshall and USJ. Why you traded China for Marshall? I don't think that's a good trade. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think it's
you really this is something I read online from someone, and I thought there's some merit to it. You really don't want to hold the China guard into the mid war, because you as USA because you're gonna get it back with your events.
sure. I mean, that's fair, I guess, but it's not necessary, right? I
Like
mean,
in
space
the
and
early war, is very important for the USSR to hold China because of CIA. But once CIA is gone, there is no reason to hold to it anyway.
I don't disagree with that, but that doesn't mean you waste it, right? And I mean,
No, for
that's
sure,
kind
for
of
sure, for sure.
yeah.
Like maybe he
Wow.
would get more value. He really wants
Oh,
that, that's for sure.
he's gonna pump up Panama before brush warring it. I like it. Actually, if he goes Argentina, you kind of have to brush war Argentina because
Yeah.
Chile access.
Yep. I mean, I think he's gonna go, but yeah, it looks like a big turn for if the brass war doesn't land. Could be a really really strong turn for Michael Stryker. Even he can use that 5-year plan to flip. Well, now because then he's gonna just get coup next turn. Right now there is no good target for his coups.
Yeah, he does need to coup in Africa
Yeah,
to
but
grab
he
min.
can coup in Cameroon. Cameroon is a freebie, and it gives access to Nigeria to flip next turn after the coup.
Yeah, you'd like to go Colombia ideally, but it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, Colombia is a little bit too much already. Colombia
So
has
what's Zemo
flipped
doing here?
really strong from swing from one side to the other, from +6,
Yeah.
from +4 where it was, roll 6.
So this might get a little bit awkward for Zemo because I see him. So okay, this turn is easy, right? You space bear trap, play brush, and play China card. All right, no problem, sure. But now, if you succeed on your space, now you're held with unspaceable colonial and puppet going into next turn
Well, Puppet
with
is
no
losing
China.
its value very quick.
Yeah, puppet is not a big deal. It's annoying, but it's not a huge deal. Colonial is pretty problematic.
Yeah, Colonial is
Okay,
way more problematic.
Rush for Argentina now. You
Yeah,
don't
I
wait.
think you had to. Oh,
Wow, what? Why are you letting him? I guess he
that's
wants
a
to go
true battleground for
Venezuela.
one.
Well, there's also the risk if you brush for Argentina, you could have gotten realigned.
Mm, I mean, I guess, but
Yeah, he goes for Venezuela. It doesn't work anyway. It doesn't matter.
would it have worked if he went for Argentina? No, it's at
No,
same.
no,
It's
no.
a
He
plus
goes
four
for Mancha.
anyway.
He rolled a two. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Anywhere on the board, he could have gone for I don't know.
I think Argentina
Uh,
is better value because you would have gone two battlegrounds potentially. If he wants to
realigned
realign,
the
it
realigned
makes.
risk is honestly pretty scary though. To be honest, yeah, like I see it. Also, you get an over control versus just a two. So I mean, and you have Allende to fight for Chile. It's not unreasonable to go for Venezuela at all.
Yeah, but he gets Chile right
I
now.
personally, I'm greedy. I would have gone for Argentina for sure,
Yeah,
and gone for the double battleground. But yeah, if you get realigned out, then you're kicking yourself because then you're back to
yeah.
square one, right? And it's like a
Uh,
no-brainer realignment too, because Zimo's just got no way back in if he loses those two ops there that he would have gained.
let's see what he goes
Zimo,
for. He's
yeah,
like
Zimo,
thinking.
Zimo should drop one into Libya eventually before Sadat.
Yeah,
Not the highest priority, but something to watch.
I would take two because OPEC is another free BP for OPEC, and if you're gonna put
Yeah,
one, put two.
yeah, but OPEC's at that stage where if you draw it, then you can take your time filling it up, and if the other guy draws it, he's not going to play it. So like, it's not like you have to have it filled up before anyone's seen the card. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Indopak Warku. Yeah, he needs the Milops. Does go for
hmm.
Colombia.
Interesting.
And now China card.
He
Oh, yep, Libya.
overprotects
Yep,
and take Libya.
yep. Solid all around. Again, Africa does win him the game next turn.
Also, playing Puppet next turn, he can just put one Israel, one Saudi, and he chills.
Yeah, but what's Fidel's status?
I don't remember Fidel.
I think it's in the draw pile.
He must be because he turned 4 and nobody played this turn. Okay,
Ooh,
Central America and South America.
Rom was my hold card last turn. So if I get to, oh yeah, if I get to Colombia, I get to walk, yes, all the way to, yep. Zimwit's definitely right. It was a big swing. But hey, I mean that's TS. Does Stryker have Africa by any chance?
No, he doesn't, but he has a bunch of red cards just to keep the. And he has long gunman, so he
Zimwit
has.
can win here. It would require a successful Mexico coup.
Yeah.
A success. If he succeeds on the Mexico coup, he probably wins the game. Let me check out Stryker's hand. I'm very curious.
No, he's gonna dump it. He's not gonna
He's
take the
gonna dump
risk.
it.
Yeah. That would have been. That's really risky because an ABM and
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like
But I mean,
headlining on.
especially because that's a card that could have won you the game. You know what
Oh
I mean?
my
All
God,
right,
he goes for Argentina and fails. Another one on the roll. I think he only rolled once today, right? On the
he
except
rolled
for
a
the
six in
Colombia,
Colombia.
except for the
I
Colombia
think
coup. Yeah.
he rolled a four and he rolled a four in Panama too. That was pretty significant. I mean, I flipped Panama, but overall, yeah, cool rolls have been pretty meh. Also, Iran, he emptied out Iran with duck and cover, so that was a three, I think. But yeah,
Not too good with the rolls, but
man, but what is this hand? This is garbage. Lone
I
gunman,
know.
Allende liberation, Muslim. Okay,
The good
Muslims.
thing with Muslim is free, right?
It's gonna be annoying in Egypt, but it's pretty free. Arabs really is free. Latin America is free. Vietnam's free. Okay, actually, it's not that bad. Now you look at it a little bit better. Liberation goes to space. Allende you deal with. Lone gunman gets held. You're all right.
Yeah, Vietnam is free. Arab is free. Quagmire hold.
Oh, Quagmire.
You can
Right.
Quagmire yourself, I guess. You have a bunch of choices you can discard. Like Liberation, for example, you can just send it to. And if you get a
That.
second one, you get through Vietnam.
Yeah. I'm I'm questioning still this Central America decision. I guess the other thing is what else would he have headlined? There's like pretty much nothing.
Mm, I guess.
Like there's nothing even remotely good. You know what I mean? Like Cuban Missile
Yes,
Crisis, you don't want to play Cuban, you want a coup. Socialist, I mean, it's an
it
off
doesn't do
removal.
anything. It's
It
actually
doesn't
maybe
do.
better to for the last AR to break the
Or you just
question.
want the ops. You have a pretty low op hand. You want to hold on to those three ops, so you really don't have a headline. So I guess actually looking at it again, Central America is a good headline. I just kind of saw the scoring and I was like, oh, he should coup Mexico, but with a hand like
Yeah,
this,
with what,
probably
right? I mean, you have your intervention, so you're gonna be able to get rid of one of those bad events. But
is
yeah,
he taking Chile? He is. Nice. So South America is gonna go for 8 this turn. I don't see how Zimwit can really fight it.
so he can fight somewhere else.
He's fighting in South Korea.
Yep, he can fight somewhere else. Try to get that third battleground that he needs for
Yeah.
defend
I mean,
Asia.
Zimwit's still, I would even say, definitely ahead. I mean, Africa, Middle East, Europe, Asia is going to be even, probably.
Oh my god,
Wow.
another one.
Yeah. Asia gone to even now.
Yep, one in
Um.
Ecuador. I mean, you don't want to
Okay.
lose these two BP's presence, right? So you
Yeah,
definitely want
yeah.
to stay
Fair,
there.
fair, 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 fair.
Definitely want to
I
stay
was
there.
thinking, see if I'm Zimwe right now. I was thinking that like I just spent my last three, and I just have two ops basically left to this turn, or four ops. I mean, but I can only play two ops in a given turn. And my concern would have been if he coups Colombia again, then I kind of want to coup back because I'm worried about arms race. But I mean, it works out in this case. So I'm assuming, actually, I don't know. Stryker can probably ignore South America and, well, I was gonna say work somewhere else, but I don't really know where he can get to work.
Yeah, you can actually just take Costa Rica and take Cuba. Oh no, because Central America already scored, so that's done. I guess Africa. Africa is the only place that is left to actually work on. But
Yeah, but he's got nothing. I mean, a
he
Cameroon
just doesn't
coup.
have access. Yeah,
Oh, no.
he
Right,
doesn't have
right. Use
puppets
no.
or colonial, so yeah, it's already
Quag,
taken.
Quag is a good play, an excellent play actually, because Zimoy can't do nothing. Oh yeah, Zimoy can't do nothing. He only has twos. Realign Venezuela. I don't know. Go all in. Nah.
He's gonna
Okay,
he's
he's gonna.
gonna roll, but he gets trapped.
But even then, I don't know. Zimoy should think about this. He's gonna spend four ops in order to save three VPs. No, two VPs. It's not worth it. Maybe it's worth it. It's doubtful.
Mm,
Yeah, it
success
didn't even work.
anyway, so it didn't work out.
You understand? He was spending four. He was spending four ops to save two VPs.
Yeah,
So I
on
mean,
a
it's
on a 1/3 chance, right?
on a one third chance at that. Yeah. So it's all right. it makes Venezuela a better coup target, I guess, in the future. It really ended up. I might make late war now. Yeah, I mean Ziemowit's definitely still like well ahead. The only region to be scored is scoring 6 for him. Oh, Southeast Asia too, right? My bad. But overall,
Yeah,
he's doing well.
Africa. Yeah, Southeast Asia is gonna be 2 for Stryker, right?
Sorry,
It's just
Southeast Asia.
It's 2 for Stryker, right? That doesn't
I
balance out
think
Africa. Africa's 6 right now.
it's covered by the chat right now. Arab Israeli.
Hmm.
Okay, Botswana. Yeah, Southeast Asia scoring +4 for
Oh, plus
no, plus
plus
two,
two,
plus two,
right?
right?
Plus two.
Burma, yeah, yeah.
That's Thailand.
So I mean, Zimwe ended up dealing with those blue cards pretty easily. He's also headline peaking now.
He has to space as well. So, oh, it's Muslim bread.
Okay,
Hmm.
fails. Damn, that hurts. I'm semi surprised because Sadat's still to be played. So that one in Egypt, do you really care about it? Actually, I'm pretty surprised. I don't know if that was ideal. Maybe it was. I don't know.
Hmm.
Board is getting pretty stale already. It's
Yeah,
turn 5. I
very
mean, neither
cluttered
side
already.
has like
They have like
there's
all the battlegrounds. There are one,
yeah
two
no
battlegrounds
hanging
left to pick.
no hanging like the board's very clean. Everything's full.
Yeah.
You're right. Literally two battle. Well, I mean, there's Israel and Egypt as well, but like Middle East high op battlegrounds, like who really cares? And Egypt, obviously, both sides know about Sadat, so no one's touching that.
Let's see. Vietnam is free.
Vietnam is
Overprotect. Okay.
okay.
Southeast Asia on Ziemowit's hand.
Well, look at these ops and look at the hand overall. It's
Yep.
awesome.
Chase a little useless at the moment. Only one
Yeah, Chase
target war.
useless. Although maybe you can bait him into like a,
Getting some
especially
onesies.
with Africa. Actually, it might come in handy because Stryker might go for Cameroon coup. He might take Sudan, and then you hit him with the Che, and boom.
Yeah. And
Uh,
also good for arms race.
VOA is gonna be held forever
Yep. It's
because
gonna
he
be called one
can't.
more turn to get rid of next turn after the.
Well, even next turn, he's gonna have to figure something out because he can't space.
That's right.
Should be able to get off an arms race. Flower power, NATO, NORAD. NORAD, you. Oh, so this is interesting. I guess you space, duck, and cover, and
He
hold
has
on
to
to NORAD.
space one of them for sure, because he really wants to space this turn. Absolutely.
He's definitely spacing. He has to. He wants to space both actually, but I think he might have to give up. Either he gives up China. Oh yeah, he just gives up China. Oh, Usuri too. So his hand is not that clear cut because you have 3 semi-problematic cards. Junta.
Thing is that
Uh,
having Usuri, like you probably
I think
were
you
gonna
dump.
give China got 100% of the time. So
Yeah, I think you just dump Southeast Asia here.
maybe you can give Nora. Like
Yeah, you might end up having to.
if you play it on AR7 and he doesn't have time to fix it, then it's gonna be June 7 already, and he doesn't even have. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
he feels it'd be
late,
like 8, 9, and 10 that he could potentially do
that's
something.
pretty annoying, a late war NORAD, but I mean, I don't. You just might not have a choice here. I think you've got to headline Southeast Asia, right? There's nothing else that you want to headline, right?
Yeah, I don't think
What's
anything.
he thinking about?
Chase
What
on
else is he?
Che, you wanna hold it for like something. Flower power is like not gonna do anything for you. Like
I
Indobaka
guess
is already
hey,
gone, Brassword is already gone, so you're not gonna get anything out of it.
bruh, you rage quit.
Yeah, that's it. Game is done,
All
guys.
right, go home, guys. Maybe he was glitched out. I mean, Southeast Asia is too obvious here. I don't get it. Che could coup Botswana and Uruguay. I mean, really? You really want to do that?
Botswana, Costa
I mean,
Rica.
it
That's a play.
sets up an AR1 arms race. I mean, that's something, but is it worth it? I would just.
Yeah,
And
it's really
Southeast Asia is
good.
not going to get better. Dude, dump it, man. I'm actually a little bit. What?
No.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me. That's just wrong, as you would say.
As he would say, that's just wrong.
What I guess arms race is the angle he's going for, but yeah, maybe. I mean, the way you've been rolling, bro, you should not be eventing chase.
All right,
That's
does
pretty
he go
fun.
for Panama? Boom, Trump 5. Well, that's gonna do it for Central America because he's kind of Space Fidel, right?
But it'll come back. It's turn 6. Kind of depends. Depends on some stuff. Okay. Let me check out Stryker's hand. I'm curious.
Stryker
He's
has
still holding.
has a
That's
very strong hand right now. He gonna get Alliance of Pocket for 6 VPs. Um, he can maybe event Missile MB to get a flower power,
no.
potentially
Uh,
AVM. He will get Nader,
duck
but
Duck is unknown, so he won't go for it. Duck is unknown. OPEC he can probably play. I was gonna say he can play by breaking Libya, and that's exactly what he does. Sorry, I switched to Stryker, so I'm seeing his planning. But Allende, Fidel, yeah, Fidel space, OPEC play, Alliance event for
he can
7, honestly.
he can
Probably
repair Allende immediately, so it's no biggie.
no, but he can even use East European Unrest, take Cuba, and then play Alliance for 7, and yeah.
And then hope
I
that Fidel doesn't come back fast enough.
So I would space Fidel, okay? And if I succeed, I would not touch Cuba because then Ortega is becomes problematic when you can't space it. I think that's maybe what I would go for, something like that. Was that an over control of Botswana?
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Strong Botswana. You know, you always wanna stay strong in Botswana.
Yo, what am I missing? What's going on here?
Well, Africa is the only one you left to score, and a bad roll to, But he's not gonna break Botswana or coup Botswana, right? He already has mail ups. There's no reason to do that. And he could get super greedy and try to pay, but I don't think so. I don't think Zimbabwe would spend ops first to coup a two stab non battleground in Africa and
Well,
then realignment.
whether he was gonna do it before or not, he's definitely not doing it now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially like he has, even if he realigns successfully, he could just walk right in from Angola. So it's like there has to be so many things that happen to like actually get out of South Africa. I don't know. It's kind
Well,
of
to be fair, Zimwit's got a ton of ops. Actually, if Zimwit just dumps 4 ops into South Africa, I'm not sure. Like that probably gets him the country, to be honest.
he can just the parry with he has a couple of threes, but yeah, yeah. Simu can get really really obsessed with it. He
okay.
might actually get away with it because he has so many ops right now.
So both players got to buckle down and figure out what's like, because the board seems a little bit saturated. If I'm Zimwit, I'm using flower power and I'm going Libya and Saudi Arabia
Yeah, that's what
because
I was thinking.
both of those are accessible to blue and they're both pretty important, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
especially if you want to
Libya
keep that
and Saudi,
domination on the Middle East, it's mandatory
yeah,
that you get 4 to prevent
exactly. And Egypt and Israel are both hard to count on because Egypt, Sadat, and Israel's just wow.
yeah, he's going.
Okay, I mean, well, he's playing with Suri.
Okay, I mean he has to, so I guess rather get the
Yeah,
China card than actually.
no, yeah, this way is better because then he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, and then he can space, or he gives Nora. Okay.
I would not ignore this early because that's gonna give him 1 extra turn of NORAD. Actually, 2 extra turn of
Oh
NORAD.
no, he's gonna have to play NORAD anyways. This is the point.
Yeah, but I will play at the end of the turn, so he doesn't have time to fill Canada. Because on the last turn,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna want to do
I
something
understand.
different than filling
Agreed,
Canada.
agreed. Oh well, no, he can still. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I
He
understand.
could,
You're
but
right.
he might want to do
I
something else.
Gotcha. Space Duck. No, don't Space Duck. Don't Space Duck. Hold on to it. Otherwise, Mr. Lenby
Otherwise,
becomes
Missile
the.
Envy it's an
Yeah.
easy one.
Well, I mean, it's gonna pick up NATO. It's not gonna do much, but
Well, yeah, but there are so many good targets. Like he would definitely event it, right? Like
Okay,
Will
no,
Berry hasn't come out yet. Flower Power hasn't come out yet. So from his
he just
perspective, the odds are really good.
he just faced it. So let's see if Stryker goes for it. Stryker's got a coup as well. He's got to get his Milops in this turn. Obviously, he's figured out that Ziemowit does not have Africa. Otherwise, it would have been scored by now.
There he
Yep,
goes. Of course he
gives
goes
NATO
for
not.
it. Easy NATO. I wonder if Ziemowit actually was holding NATO just because of that.
Probably. I mean, he wouldn't have played Duck otherwise, for sure. Realignment. What? South Africa? Panama. Interesting. Oh, I
He
mean,
actually gets
not
it.
bad.
Well, that's not gonna do much because he has access to Costa Rica. So
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah. I don't
good,
know.
man.
It's something to do. I mean, again, there's not much to do here right now in
Actually,
the game.
Stryker could just coup Colombia and
Well, he would just fill. He's just gonna fill Panama. I don't think he. Why would he
he's going
bother?
to, yeah, but if he has to get mid-ups anyway, and if he goes Colombia right now, he
But
also
yeah.
removed presence from South America
Where are
temporarily.
these four ops? Yep. Search your use your ops. If DEFCON ever gets to 4, the realignments in the Korea, that whole region is going to
Oh
be
yeah,
really interesting because they both have +1s on each other, and they both have ops in the respective countries too. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
what Max is saying
Uh,
is actually Stryker getting nuclear subs could be game changing in Africa
yeah.
if he
Oh,
gets enough
absolutely.
crews there.
Turn 7 if he draws both subs and the scoring, right? If Zimwit
Yeah,
draws the scoring, then he has enough time to just dump it.
yeah, because one coup
What
is gonna be enough.
yeah.
Not gonna be enough.
Striker's got Gunman, Allende, and what's the last card?
Long Gunman Allende, and he has a 3. I don't remember which one.
Okay. He played Easter. Oh,
Yeah,
right, Brezhnev.
Brezhnev.
Oh, he gives it a turn early. Why? You just gave up a Usuri off. Anyway, Usuri now takes Panama and Yugoslavia. Okay, setting up the European realigns in Italy and in West Germany. I like it.
Let's go. Control Europe control.
Oh, did he need that to pick up domination? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he
Um,
did. He did. He did. Okay, okay, okay. He did. Because he took Canada, right, Stryker, and that actually made it
yeah,
5-5.
and Romania was tied up with the Reds.
Okay, okay, okay. Good stuff. It's a good game. I mean, Zemo is definitely still ahead, but you never know, man. We haven't seen Kennedy, by the way. So Kennedy
Yeah,
plus a bunch of these scorings. I mean, Africa might not even happen here.
yeah, that's fair. There goes Allende with a coup on Colombia. Yeah, boom.
Perhaps is one op for Milops. So that's why he played Brezhnev early because he wanted to. Oh, yeah, there you go, Kennedy, and
Yep,
uh-oh,
Kennedy
and
and Africa.
Zimwit's got grain sales, and Stryker knows about it. That's very problematic.
And he has had the China card, and he also has Voice of America, so he's gonna have to
Oh,
hold
this is
one of
disgusting.
them.
He's gonna have to play voice.
Yep, no spacing.
Yeah, on the other side, Kennedy knocks out Africa and Gunman in one blow. I mean, that's huge,
Yep,
absolutely huge.
and you can actually refill your if you don't want any of the cards because whatever reason, like nuclear subs, if you're not gonna go for Africa, it's not as valuable. You maybe wanna fish for something better.
No, no, I would headline nuclear subs anyways.
You will highlight anyway.
Um, okay, actually, I think you headline either ABM or Kennedy. Maybe even ABM. I'd be a little bit. Wait, has there been a reshuffle?
Nope, not yet. So
Damn, there's
Kennedy
oh,
will
but
trigger the reshuffle.
Kennedy will probably trigger it. Right, right, right. Okay, okay, okay. Are you clear?
It depends how many cards are there in the deck. I don't know if they've looked.
Yeah, yeah. I'm dying of thirst. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Be
Go
right
ahead.
back. Haven't out of practice for commentary, so
No.
my voice is.
Let's see. I'm very curious of what is on the pile because I'm sure they know uh, what is on each other's hand, except for the cards in the pile. I haven't been tracking, so I'm not sure. Uh, but he might be careful about, depending on how many cards are in the pile, he might trigger a snuff for 2 cards or even more if he can get away with it, depending on how many cards are left. It's unlikely that there are more than 3. There are 2 cards. Okay, so discarding Long Gammon and Africa Screen would trigger a reshuffle. He might want to only discard Long Gammon and maybe 5 for Africa with nuclear subs. That wouldn't be bad.
Alright, I'm back. Any updates or
No, there are
wow,
two
still
cards. There are
waiting?
2 cards left on the pile. So if he discards Africa and Long Gammon,
Yeah, African gunmen
yeah.
obviously
The
are both
thing is,
gone.
here, do you want as the USA? Do you want? You probably won't, right? Because Ziemowit has to win on war games at this point, right? Like South
No,
America.
no. Zimo is far ahead on the board.
Well, but Africa's gonna get flipped this turn probably. If he
Um,
goes, that's the thing. If he goes for the nuclear subs where he can flip Africa.
the other issue with nuclear subs is that it might give Ziemowit a chance to get away with grain sales. Because if I'm Stryker,
No, that's true, and he counts
I
it, and he knows
like
that.
that's a game winner. That's a
Yeah,
game winner, man. 5-year
yeah.
plan or terrorism or any hand size discarder and
So then, here as USA, do you want to trigger the reshuffle? That's probably the question.
I think yeah. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think about it. You're gonna introduce a bunch of red scorings back, like Middle East and Europe, but
He might
I
play,
feel
or
like
if he plays our
overall,
money in Tehran, he will have full information of what is on Zimovit's hand.
no, I think you have to trigger the reshuffle, man. Otherwise, you're gonna lose the game because he also knows about Willie Brandt,
Actually, our
and
money in Tehran will trigger a reshuffle
will also
automatically, right?
trigger a reshuffle.
Because
Yeah.
I have to see
I think
5 cards, and there is only 2 in the pile.
I think you do want to reshuffle, um, and the reason is because Zimowit's like can win on war games very easily. Especially look, he's just a space away from 3 VPs. So I don't think you want all the late war cards to be dealt.
Yeah,
That's the logic that I would go with, and I would go for a reshuffle.
yeah, I think so. I think you want to reshuffle here.
Yeah, I
So
think war games consideration trumps everything when in these situations. So
I mean, you could trigger it if that's the case. You could trigger it first with Asnod and then play our money in Tehran to try to get rid of some bad cards.
no, you play Arman first, so that way when you discard African Lone Gunman, they never come back.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually so
That's a really
cool.
good one. That's a really good
You
one.
trigger the reshuffle with Arman, and then play Kennedy to get rid of Gunman and Africa for the rest of the game.
But then you headline our
Oh,
man here, right?
uh, only issue with headlining Arman is if Zimoy can disturb Lebanon somehow, which I don't think he can, but because ABM's here.
Yeah.
Just wait. Also, doesn't Stryker should also know most of the hand, right? Or
He knows
he
most of the hand,
okay.
but our man in Tehran will give him perfect information.
So that's cool. Oh yeah, dude, that's another good point. It would. So that's cool because I mean you're gonna event it anyways, and you just want to headline it. Let's see. All right, this is an interesting, very interesting game right now. I like Zimwit's chances, but this Arman plus Kennedy combo is pretty fire to be honest.
Yep.
All right.
And then where does he go with his ABM treaty? Panama? Or that he still fight for Africa?
He can wait and see how things
Maybe
kind of
Libya.
go.
Libya's not bad because you can tie it up the Middle East as well. Very easily now.
Libya's Libya's decent, especially because Zemo has no access to it, so you just need a 3 to succeed, not a 4, because a 3 will knock out those 3 red ops there. But Panama's obviously critical, although very brushwart sensitive in its current state. Zemo's going to have to play everything this turn except grain sales. That is pretty brutal because you're giving up the Pope, you're giving up Nixon, 2 VPs, you're giving up VOA.
Yeah.
Obviously, VOA being the yeah, unless yeah. The problem is if you play grain sales, I mean, honestly, you might want to think about it.
Play Grances on first AR.
Maybe
Hmm.
it sucks a lot, but
I mean,
maybe.
given VOA, like he cannot remove access from anywhere, right?
Look, here's my.
So you can
Mm,
sort of repair, sort of. You
Look,
can
here's my
repair maybe
point.
one
You
country.
give up. You give up grain sales. You're cutting your hand size, but that doesn't matter because if you didn't cut your hand size, then you're playing grain sales. So it's the same thing that way. And also, I mean, it's only a two-op coup. The only thing he can hurt is Africa, and he's Kennedying Africa anyways. So, although, by the way, Zimwit does not know about Kennedy. Yeah,
Yes.
theoretically, like no, not
Well,
100% because there are
not
two cards.
100% because there are two cards on the discard pile.
Yeah, so Zimwit also probably has that thinking where he might still get Africa, right? Or he might still be stuck with gunmen, or he might not even have Africa in hand. So there's still a lot going on here.
Yeah, I mean the time on Stryker clock is 15 minutes, well 16.
We've seen him pretty low before. He usually speeds up late war. I think he'll be okay. I remember action around zero plenty of times. He gets pretty low. He does all right.
Let's see what Ziemowit wants to go. He has a tough hand to deal with.
Summit +2 summit. I'm not kidding. I'm
Summit,
not
let's go.
kidding.
I mean, that's a dream, right? We've been asking for a summit event for the longest time. So
Look, summit
maybe.
event +2, summit event +2, raise DEFCON, and then play grain sales. Come on. Who's with me? Chat, hype me up. Oh,
Give the
they're gonna hype me
energy.
up.
Give Hasan your energy. Put it on chat,
They're
guys.
gonna hype me up in 10 minutes. Yo, Zima, come on! You didn't go for Europe control. At the very least, you can event summit for me now. Like,
Yeah. Let me send him a text real quick. Do this event summit. I don't know.
I
I don't know
wonder
what
if
he
he's
wants to
considering
do.
it. He must be considering it. The other options are South African unrest is obviously is good. Willy Brandt is good. Summit is good, and that's about it. You're not eventing Korean War. No way. Actually, you need the ops. Willy Brandt is also. I mean, I think you should
Really,
go for
Rand
it.
doesn't
Two
do
V
anything, right? Doesn't even break.
two VP.
South African. South African could be okay, but the
South
thing is
African is
like,
solid. The only
what?
issue is again, South African is good. The only issue is that
You
you
know, the
don't know
Africa
how.
is probably not gonna be a scorer.
Yeah, exactly. Probably it's like 90% chance that he has both. Yeah, somebody could work out the exact odds. It's probably like 85-90% chance that he has both those cards.
I mean, there is like one, two,
Actually,
three, four, five, six, seven, 8 cards, and two in the discard pile.
9.
So if the card is, it's an 80% chance on the.
So 9 out of 11, but he needs 2. I don't know. It's pretty high, man. I'm not. You're the engineer, not me. You figure it out.
There are 8 cards on his hand right now. Well,
Well,
9
in
because
total,
Sadat is unknown. Well, he knows Sadat because he can see Sadat. So that's not an unknown card. There are only 8 unknown cards in his hand and 2 unknown cards in the decks. That's a total of 10.
oh yeah, yeah, but that's to have one card. To have both Kennedy and Africa, what are the odds?
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's yeah, that's a little more complicated to calculate.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a combination.
Yeah, it's
There used to be a
yeah, it's
button there's
combinatory.
like a button on a graphing calculator that you can do it with, but
Yeah,
screw that.
I don't know how to do that by hand.
I learned it in like school, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
did
now.
too, but I completely forgot. That was more than 10 years ago. All
I
right, he
learned it
goes
two.
for the
I learned it
break,
2 years ago.
and he gonna wait for
Actually, like
there.
4 years ago, to be fair. Okay, goes for South African. Come on, man. Summit.
Nope, he's going for a normal coup. Where
What are you even cooing, man? Come on, Ziemowit.
he's completely giving
Oh
up.
wow.
Oh my god, that's really good. Nice
Finally
roll.
rolls decent when he doesn't
The
even have a
problem
high
is
enough
that
card.
he's kind of giving away the war games, giving those two VPs for
Oh,
free.
War Games was never gonna happen because those two VPs were always gonna go. Like Nixon, in no scenario are you holding on to Nixon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but maybe he can give you the China card, and you can maybe want to give it back just to hold that possibility of war games. But now, at only 2 victory points, it's gonna be really difficult to justify
Yeah,
fighting for
no,
that.
War Games. I don't think. Yeah, honestly, you just had to deal with that. The Nixon two VPs.
I mean, Korea War could be 2, Willy Brandt could be 1 more
Korean War is
space.
not happening. You got two adjacent.
Yeah, that's true, but a man can dream.
Yo, if we're talking about VPs, why didn't he event Summit?
Yeah, Summit.
All right.
What is Summit? It's 2 VPs, right?
Yeah. Two VPs and move Defcon one spot.
Hey, you 2 incident, 1 VP. He takes back Argentina. Even though Ziemowit get that 5, not quite enough.
He didn't have a high enough card this time. Yeah. Obviously now you don't event summit. Now it's too risky. It's kind of dumb, but
1 BP.
uh, I would have maybe held on to Willie Brandt just in case, like it's an obligation. But
Especially with all the garbage that you have in hand. Have a free
exactly,
card.
you don't really have ops to defend with. Yeah. Okay, JP is gonna be played as well. What's I think Poland's at 5 if I remember. No, Comic Con was just played, right? So Poland's at 6. So JP is also kind of a free card. You probably want to overprotect 1 maybe, and you can leave it.
There he goes. Oh my god. Oh my god, the redraw. He discarded 3 cards, right?
Africa and he just discarded 2.
No. He has Salt Negotiation in his hand?
No, he just redrew Salt. He just drew Salt and ABM. He just drew Salt and
And Will Bury
Wilbur.
You. He got 3.
Yeah, he drew the last 2 cards. No, just Salt and Wilbur. You. That's it. He had the other 4.
He had ABM 3, didn't he play last turn?
Yes. No. Where did he ABM?
Oh, no. Okay. It's been so long that I
Yeah.
thought it was the last turn, but no, he actually had ABM. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he redrew ABM from last turn. I know. Okay.
So,
That's
and
cool.
also now Stryker knows the wait, but this was a semi blunder. Like, shouldn't he have done Omit first to trigger the reshuffle and then discard Africa and Kennedy? Africa and yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, that sounded like a good plan to me.
It sounds good to me too, but I don't know.
Decided not
Where
to.
where did Korean War go? Saudi and somewhere?
He put 2 in Saudi and 1 in
No,
Libya
not
to
two in
fix.
Saudi. Okay, but yeah, 1 to fix Libya and 1 in Saudi, not 2 in Saudi, because he played there was 1 in Saudi from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like now, Michael is looking at his Orman in Tehran. I guess maybe he thought like, I don't know.
Well, look at what Zimwit's got left in his hand. I mean,
Oh my god,
kind
that's
of
terrible.
depressing.
I mean, he's probably hoping for a nuclear sub, right? So he can get rid of green
Funny
cells.
thing is, he's so far behind in the Americas that OAS is
Yeah,
barely
oh
matters.
yes, it doesn't matter. It's like a free card right now.
It's kind of sad. I mean, no, he's gonna put. Do you even bother with Cuba? Is my question. You might go Haiti, Nicaragua, and actually no. Then you're giving him access without Fidel.
Maybe
Nicaragua.
Guatemala and El Salvador.
Yeah, Guatemala's good.
Oh,
Guatemala and over
Colombia,
control
Guatemala.
Panama. Or Colombia. Colombia is always a good country to hold on to, right? Adjacency to Panama for brush war. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You got options. You got options.
Yeah, Colombia, Guatemala probably the best, but see,
Colombia.
I
I like
don't
your
think that's
idea of
something
Colombia and
that.
Guatemala.
What? Sorry.
I liked your idea of Colombia and Guatemala.
Yeah, I don't think it's something that Ziemowit is like too worried about. I think he's more worried about green cells and VOA, even Pope,
Yeah.
because that's overprotected. Polonia is overprotected, so John Paul is like, meh. I mean, he's more problematic in the future, right?
Yeah, Pope, you probably just play and overtake Poland and hit 1 in Saudi maybe to fill it up, something like that.
Let's see. This is like nail biting, to be completely honest.
It's a
Success.
very
Okay.
close game. It's a very, very close game. I don't know who's ahead. After this VOA, Stryker might be a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It's honestly though, you still look at the regions. You got Africa, Middle East, Europe, and I don't know. He went Venezuela and Costa Rica. Kind of interesting, but okay. Okay, OAS filled up Saudi. You might even want to double overprotect Poland because the third battleground in Europe right now is a 10 VP swing.
Yep.
Kind of crazy, but yeah, it is. Okay, there goes Omit now.
We don't see. Do you see where the cards are?
Oh, I'm not on Stryker's screen. I'm on.
No.
Yeah, let me go real quick. Let me try to catch it. Nah,
Europe,
I missed it.
Europe, Distal, and Olympic Games. Okay.
Europe.
Yeah,
Wow.
Europe is very important for the final scoring that he got discarded.
Absolutely. He's holding on to salt, right? He can salt ABM here.
Yep.
And yeah, so you salt ABM and you realign South Korea. The only issue is that he can realign Europe back, and he can try to do something there. So, all right, well, here comes VOA. To be honest, it's not a brutal VOA
No, because
because he doesn't have access to Pakistan or India. So in Asia, all he can do is just remove two from South Korea. I guess maybe the most impactful.
Cameroon,
To be honest,
Nigeria.
this is not that bad at all. I mean, two Libya, two Libya, two South Korea, and then you pick up Libya. I guess. I mean, that's you can flip Libya. That's something.
Yeah, but he's gonna if you take two out of Libya, he just puts two back in Libya and that's it.
No, but I'm saying he goes to South Korea and to Libya.
Oh, okay. South Korea will put it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what else he wants to
You can
do.
lose. I mean, if he does that, you have to fix South Korea, obviously, because
Yeah,
otherwise he gets split with
yeah.
China.
So this is actually a totally fine VOA. It's really funny, but
What is the other? Where did he take off the other two?
Iraq and Saudi.
Okay.
Again, doesn't do much to be honest. It's just two ops. So not bad. But again, but holding grain sales is very scary, especially. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
especially
just
with third on this war is gonna come out.
the bunch of sweet and also just 5-year plan and terrorism both
Yeah.
lose you the game. So I mean, if Stryker obviously plays one of those.
Well, I think Ziemowit should have tried to rush for the discard. He should have tried to space his turn and he didn't. I don't know if I don't remember if he had something worth spacing or not.
Are you talking about Ziemowit?
Yeah.
Ziemowit didn't have a 3 this turn. He couldn't space
Okay.
anything. Yeah, he literally didn't have a 3 off.
Yeah, he had a pretty tough hand this turn.
Yeah, it was an absolutely brutal hand, but that's TS for you.
Yep. Sometimes you don't get the you don't get the hand
No.
that you want. What's
Okay, South
influence?
Costa Rica and playing into Israel. Cool, cool, cool.
All right,
Ooh,
Central America
aim.
comes back. Ames can Ames win see the game? No. Oh yeah, he has long gunman,
Mm, did he
but not
redraw
enough.
it?
Yeah, he redrew long gunman, but still not enough. He has to get the China card somehow.
Yeah, he's gonna survive one more turn. But still, I mean, you aims and you pluck out Purge, right? Unless he headlines Purge here, which probably he's gonna do actually. So Solidarity is also a really good headline though. Bear Trap is everything's a good headline here. He's
Oh,
headlining aim.
you can plug Brashword as well. Like, there's really good cards to plug out with Eldritch.
Uh, do Brush War. You could do Brush War.
Like if he headlines
Oh,
Red
you an
Scare.
intervention. You an intervention is huge. There goes grain sales.
Yep.
Nice, nice, good stuff, Team. I mean, he's gonna have to give up 2 VPs from Reagan bombs Libya, but yeah, I would have purged, man. Purge would have. I mean, it's easy to say when you see this handful of
Yeah.
twos, like how bad Purge would have been. But now Zemo sees gunman, and it's getting serious now.
And
You know, like
Liberation Theory is gonna have to be evented.
yep. Unless, yep, no, you're right. It has to be evented. I would. Yeah,
There's
I'm
not
with
even
you.
a
I
spacing
think you
possibility.
take. Uh, do you take Brush War or Purge?
I'll probably get rid of Purge because he can hold Purge for later, or maybe play.
No, he can't. He can't. He can't.
Oh,
He
now
could
he
bear
can now
long.
because you're gonna plug a card. Yeah, and he also got long gunman. I don't
Oh,
know.
but
Like
gunman.
Red Scale's
Oh,
gonna be
wait
played
a
for four
second.
ups. Maybe Brashword is more impactful because he can flip a
Wait a
card.
second. How I learned is also a factor here. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
because Stryker is gonna pump this up to 5, and Zemo cannot get it back down. So Stryker should be able to get away with lone gunman this turn. I like Purge. I think you let him roll his brush, and there's no like clear cut great target. I mean, maybe Angola or Libya is good, obviously, but Libya actually, funnily enough, brush rolling Libya is a -2 VP play because it saves him from Reagan bombs Libya. So
Fair. No, it's two BP for playing it, right? And only one BP for him.
sorry, what?
So it's one BP per two influence, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Dragon Bombs, yeah. So it's two BP for eventing Dragon Bombs.
yeah, exactly. Space is also huge, and Zimwit doesn't have a spaceable card
Yep.
actually, so neither does Stryker. So
Yep. So it's gonna those points are gonna stay there for the grabs.
I pumped it up to 4. Oh, dude, realign. Ah, okay. I was gonna say realign North Korea, but I mean, I guess he was kind of in a rush to get Panama down, which he did.
I think he also wanna keep the pressure up on Striker time.
Oh, good point. That's definitely what he wants to do. All right, this should be a coup here, I think, because you can UN intervention, grain sales, no problem, right?
Yep. Definitely wanna. The thing is, where do you coup here?
Just take a swing at Egypt.
Maybe yeah. Maybe I was thinking maybe Egypt is the only two battleground. Maybe Brazil.
It
Bigger.
doesn't really matter. You're just trying to lower def gun,
Yeah.
and if you roll 4, 5, or 6, that's just 1, 2, or 3 ops he has to repair, right?
Yep.
Oh, gotta watch out for NORAD though. Is that going to be an issue? Would break Libya.
Yeah. Not extremely problematic. And it's actually you're gonna have to downgrade anyway because if not, it's even more powerful.
Damn.
Also 6.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Middle East looking pretty nice for Z. Also, Central America, that was a huge roll, by the way. I mean, that 6
Yep.
that he rolled in Pan. So finally, the 6 is showing up late turn.
Yeah, and now he's gonna
Thank you.
get. He's probably gonna be able to get rid of Central America for nothing, which is huge,
Yeah, definitely.
as opposed to domination. Breaks.
Uh,
Boom. There he
yeah.
goes.
Just another nerd dropped the percentages that we were discussing. 65.4% for both astronaut and Africa.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Just another nerd.
Yeah, a fitting name to give us the
Yeah.
calculation. Okay, so Ziemowit's hand is pretty straightforward. He's just got to play everything in UN grain sales. Um, all right, just taking a zoom out and looking at the board. I still like Ziemowit significantly. I know South America controls out there, but honestly, South Africa's 8 to Africa's 6. I mean, there's only a 2 VP difference there. Central America's even. Middle East is red. Asia's even. Europe's even. And VPs are +4 red. So, and Stryker's holding gunmen. Don't forget that. Double terrorism, even single terrorism. Oh
Yep.
no, gunmen got rid of. Never mind. What the heck?
No, Long
All right,
Gunman is gone. So
my bad. But still, just looking at the board, I like Zimwit's chances. Zimwit also has war games, like real war game chances to play for.
yeah, he's 4 ahead on the board. So on the scoreboard. So it's that's very significant when the game is this close.
Hmm. And like he has more scorings to count on, right? He has Africa and Middle East, and Stryker just has South America. So
Yep. But you know how TS happens sometimes. Like maybe Middle East and Africa
yeah,
don't come at all, and America comes, and that's a huge swing.
yeah. I mean, if you want to be real about it, right now scores 4, right? South America brings that to +4 blue. A space brings it to 7. War games. I mean, a lot can happen.
Yep.
I am
There's a
getting
brass war.
pretty
Let's see.
concerned about. Oh, this is
It's
Panama,
Panama,
right?
and it
That's why
fails.
Zemo rushed to get in the. Makes a lot of sense, right? You have to break UK because of NATO. Yep.
Yep. That's 2 VPs. You'd never want to
Flawless.
do that. He's been very lucky on that. Like NATO didn't wasn't activated early. He was able to discard it 2 times without actually giving anything on you on special relationship. Thanks to
Yeah, NATO. I mean, it was a missile envy draw, so
and there
okay, there
goes
goes.
grain cells with your intervention.
Now you be very look at the board critically. Where do you really need this off? I would. Hmm. I was gonna suggest Poland because of solidarity, because
Yep, because
you
solidarity
know
and
he's holding it. Yeah. I do think that strikers. So that sequence of our man and Kennedy, I think that was a blunder.
we're gonna ask
Oh,
him after the game.
yeah. This is pretty great. I mean, you're gonna
Yep.
get Cuba now. That's another region that you're probably gonna tie minimum and maybe win. Does Stryker go for realigns here? Does he get greedy? No, he does not.
No,
I mean, he has
he
plus two
does
on
fake.
Mexico. He has +2 on Mexico, but he doesn't do it. You're gonna have to play Reagan anyway, so might as well get that out of the way now. I mean, I don't see how you can get out of it.
Solidarity gonna be evented probably, right?
Uh, Probably, yeah, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Truman's
Yeah.
gone. You can probably live with it, you know. Also, tear down this wall is very nice. Well, it's very nice that you have Spain and Algeria. So France is not actually, in most games, a red France is hanging on, like surrounded by blue countries. But this is a solid France.
Yeah, it's an even roll.
Yeah,
It's not super bad.
gonna have to give those VPs for Reagan. I like Romania over Czechoslovakia. That's thinking forward for that one VP. So Europe and Central America are two scored regions. Europe actually never got scored; was discarded by our man.
Yep.
And then on the other side,
Asia completely tied. Middle East and
yeah.
Africa for 4, right? No, Africa is 6.
Well, Asia +1 because of the adjacency to North Korea, but
Fair.
yeah.
Yep. Not exactly tied, but +1.
Dictator of Canada asking when you give up VOA is AR7 best time to do it. I think in this situation, it was good because he didn't signal it in any way, right? Because Stryker, it wasn't confirmed, right? He could have it could have been one of the cards left. Oh, actually, it did get confirmed. So Stryker knew about it. That's pretty interesting. The dynamics there. But anyway, sorry. Back to the question. I guess again it depends, right? You don't want to let your opponent capitalize on it necessarily.
Yeah,
And by doing it 7,
you obviously want to
you know,
minimize the damage. So,
yeah, exactly. As Max said, it minimizes your opponent's chances to do something in the follow up. War
war
games,
games.
but South America scoring. So
I mean, that's not necessarily bad as long as he can get some BPs from somewhere. The thing is, like, he doesn't have enough.
when did Brazil get split open? Did I miss
On the
something or
last, he poked.
who poked?
Ziemowit poked, and what did he do on the last AR? I completely missed it.
What did Stryker do in response? Oh,
Right?
solidarity. Anyways, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Solidarity event. Yeah, probably.
got it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cultural rev is really strong. Decol is actually not that strong right now. But cultural. Oh, also you want to play Star Wars ASAP,
Yeah.
like right now. You want to play Star Wars.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you cool Brazil with it?
I think Cultural Revolution. Oh, Junta. Okay,
Oh,
we're not gonna fix those issues.
yeah. That's just gonna fix Brazil and drop the DEFCON. So,
Grabbing
yours.
China, grabbing China is very nice though. But you're gonna have to give up 8 VPs on South America now, almost certainly. Wow. He,
That was a little greedy, but okay. Because now Zimwit
I
can actually take
Yeah.
Brazil.
Now Zimwit's got to gamble. Brazil and Colombia. Colombia. Zimwit's got to gamble that Stryker's going to miss the realignment. You have to. You have to at this stage of the game. It's a good play.
He break? No, he needs 3. Okay. Yeah, that Panama point is not gonna fool anyone.
I like Colombia. I mean, it's a good point. I mean, Panama's an important country,
Yeah, but
but
Brazil right now is a lot of points.
yeah, of course. Oh, okay. I think. Oh, no, no. So the point makes a lot of sense because the idea is that if Brazil gets what?
He's going for Panama.
Yes, this is why I like Colombia. But now this is interesting. I think you just dump and save your three
Yeah,
VPs. Yeah, not bad. He has not played Star Wars yet, and it's freaking me out.
yeah. Let's hope that actually he cannot.
Yeah,
He, I don't think he's gonna go to space. I don't think.
yeah, I mean, he ended up being all right.
No, he does. He
Uh,
does. He's not gonna go to space because he only has a 1-3 at his Cuban Missile Crisis.
right, but Ziemowit doesn't know that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Rolls a
for sure.
5, Costa Rica coup.
Hmm.
All right, Star Wars. You play that now. Probably Romania and Poland for sure. Don't forget about Poland.
I think you take Cuba now, right? Like before, because now with a 4 he can just take it. Vidal is already gone, right? Oh no, you have it in hand. Okay, okay, okay. That's okay. I,
Right. Yeah.
so he can. Oof, 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 oof.
Uh, Formosan is actually an issue.
Yep, that would give domination.
Formosan
But
is
so does shadow
problematic.
diplomacy, so you're gonna have to give one or the other. At least
No,
for
you
Mozam.
space shuttle. You space
Well, you can
shuttle.
space shuttle, yeah, but then you have to. You're gonna hold for Mozam, no, right?
You space shuttle, and you can hold Formosan. Why not? Or you can also just play Formosan 2 into Taiwan.
Fair. He
But
should have to
I think
take it. He
space.
had
Yeah.
put 3 in Brazil. Don't take your chances. If you get kicked out of there,
No. You
he
only
has
play
to
2
take Poland.
because he's realigning at +1, right? So you don't want to make it easier for him. Yeah, you only play 2 in because you're betting against the odds anyways, right? So you don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Iran, Iraq, Cuba, and Colombia, obviously. Oh, right. Both sides need Bilops.
He goes
Spaces,
to
nice.
space. Nice. Gets ahead. That's
Oh,
Asia
Asia.
scoring.
Right after he played, right after he spaced shuttle, he's probably a little bit kicking
Yep.
himself there. Because shuttle in Middle East would just be 1 VP. It's not a big deal. Actually, never mind. You take Jordan, then you get into like this gets annoying. So maybe you want to space it anyways. Yeah, Dikoku. Like I said, Diko is just not very good right now. As crazy as it sounds. I mean, it breaks
Yep.
South Africa, and that's about it. I mean, sure, you could break Malaysia and Philippines, and then play Formosan. And the idea is that okay, he's gonna need a lot to get out of Formosan to be able to. Oh wow, ouch.
That one for Ziemowit.
Yeah, game's gonna be down to the wire. I don't know who's ahead. If the scorings come out,
Look at that
that's,
overprotection.
that's
Oh,
actually really
Botswana.
that's actually really funny that right after he cooed with Decoy, he played rear guards.
Wow, interesting
Was that
that
no?
Fidel
Oh,
goes to.
um,
He doesn't keep
not
Fidel
a
as a safety. So now.
really not a fan with Cuba at 1. With Cuba at 3, obviously, yeah, sure, but this gives Stryker some opportunities. Okay, unrest. So it's gonna fix South Africa and 1 Cuba. You get 1 into Cuba so that you can always get out and realign. Um, or Costa Rica. Middle East. Oh, this is a look at this hand. OPEC is a 4 VP card here.
Yep.
Muslim Revolution is theoretically strong. This is a great hand. But let me check out Stryker.
Muslim Rev is only strong if he plays it on headline. Otherwise, it's not that strong because you can just walk right in with him.
Stryker's got Missile Envy, so he's gonna pluck that Muslim Rev right out. Oh, Stryker's got Africa. This is gonna be a win for Ziemowit.
Terrorism and 5-year plan. Is there any possibility that there is a DEFCON suicide here?
No, Ziemowit's got nothing.
Nope.
But Zimwit should win because of the scorings that are just gone. Africa. Oh man, so you see, man. So this sequence of playing Arman and Kennedy all the way back then. First of all, he had to spend a lot of time and effort giving up gunmen. Wow, he just what?
Still Muslim Revolution. 1 million is
What?
scoring.
Headline.
Forget about that. Wow, this is. Okay, can he actually flip it around? Yeah, he can break 2, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna even. He's gonna even it. What the heck?
Yep, he can break 2, so that's gonna be. That's 4 BP play right now.
Yes, a 4 VP play.
For a
Yeah,
2 up, so that's a very fucking strong.
but the funny thing is, I think Simowit's still gonna win
That's gonna
because
put him.
between
That's gonna put him. Africa's gonna put him at +4.
and OPEC is gonna be 4. What?
Wow. Wow. He wanted to event to even it out for the final scoring. That was a little bit of risk.
Oh no, we're stupid. That he had to do that. Never mind. Okay. Well, we gotta keep track of things here, man. Because Muslim Rev was active, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right.
he couldn't poke 2 because that wouldn't work.
Yeah, he would
Unless
have
he
to
could
move it.
okay. He could have poked Syria, but is that really a good play? I don't know. Okay,
No, but
so this is
Missile doesn't trigger. What are you talking about? Missinami doesn't trigger. Otherwise, he would have got rid of.
Wait, Missinami doesn't trigger. Yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah. So why didn't he just break two?
The
I
one
guess
that
he wants.
the one that it triggers the one that are um, the ones that are yours or
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. The event wasn't active. So what did we just see then? What happened?
I don't know. I think he was wanting to take the risk for the final scoring. I think he sees himself on the back foot.
That's possible. Yeah. So yeah, I guess so. Hoping for a 6. Yeah, and permanently flipping it. Sure. That's fair. That's fair. I guess with Africa in hand, he thinks that
His
basically
chances
he
are
has to
not
go.
super good.
Yeah. Also, his hand is also horrible. Yeah, this is game, man. Because OPEC in Africa, that's 10 VPs here. So
Yeah,
um,
that's gonna put him.
that's
And he lost South America. That was his
Africa's
money machine.
+1. Africa's +1 on South America. Middle East is +2 on Central America. So the board is actually leaning red slightly by
Yep.
3 VPs. So 5-year
Another
plan
event.
event. I mean, it's good. It's a good go of it. All right for Mosen. So Taiwan, I guess, is in play. But
Trying to force the.
you play China card now, and you jam Japan. Maybe I'm not kidding. Like I feel like that's a very good play.
Get a domination for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not even enough to get the domination for you.
Oh, no, it's not going to be a temporary domination. It'll have
No,
6 on.
6 on
Oh,
6.
you're right. Never. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Well, Africa scoring is still. I mean, again, this game is over.
Yeah.
Zimwit doesn't know Africa though, so Zimwit right now is panicking. Not panicking, but he's thinking things through because without Africa, this is much closer
Yep.
than not, right? And but the truth is,
I think he still
he's
win without Africa, to be completely honest. Because right on the board, he's
probably
winning,
he
right?
probably does win. Yeah,
It's
he
plus
almost.
1 for Europe, plus 7 for Africa, plus 11 for Middle
Oh, so
East. He
he
lost
does go
12.
with my play. He does jam
Yeah,
Japan
right
because
now
the other
Asia
reason.
is 0, and then you're gonna lose. So you're plus 11 without Central America and South America. South America is plus 6 right now,
5.
plus 5, and Central America is plus
North
2,
America's
right?
3. That's 7.
So you basically getting plus 4 on top of your 4. So that's plus 8 minus China. So I mean you're
Yeah,
pretty much
and then
ahead.
no, but between last AR, like
Yeah, you had, but
it's
the
not.
flipping 7 BPs on the last AR, it's not easy peasy. But I mean it's possible if you have VOA or you have very strong cards.
No, it's very doable. Also, I mean, you look at the realignment opportunities for Stryker. I mean, you can realign Brazil and
Yeah,
Cuba and try. Oh, not Cuba, I guess, but you can realign Brazil and try to get something going there, right? So,
there it
but
goes.
that's game.
Yeah,
That's
there
game.
it goes. Now Simo knows that he doesn't really have to.
Yeah. Honestly, just now you do whatever. Yeah, it's game over. Man, great game. Ziemowit took the early
The
lead and he never
curse.
gave it up.
The curse has
That
been
turn three.
broken.
That turn. Oh yeah, Ziemowit won on action round 0.
Yeah, the curse has been lifted. Uh,
Wow,
I don't know if
good
this is
stuff.
the first game that Ziemowit has won on Action Round
Not
Zero.
no, not.
Not
I
the
don't think
first,
it's a
right?
first.
You always complain because
Maybe
he's lost a couple, but
I think he's lost maybe all of them except one or all of them. I don't know. But that's the GG's there. Yeah,
yep.
Chernobyl can I don't know, like you can do anything here. Take Japan. Take Japan. Over control Japan. That's the domination. It doesn't matter. It's the
One put on one on Haiti, right?
because voice isn't even around, right? So no, just put all 3 into Japan. Even if he realigns Cuba and Brazil, he's still not getting a win. So he can count it.
Still making the numbers.
3 into Japan is a dub.
I go on 30 seconds for the last AR.
He's just gonna realign it. It's over.
It's over, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that Kennedy sequence. All I'm saying is you could have had Africa out there, gone for the game, and Africa came back and ended up scoring 6. And you also could have had the other one. Gunman ended up coming back in his hand,
Yeah, and he had
and
to
he
play
had
it.
to. It was pretty annoying for him to kind of deal with it, right? He had to do the how I learned, and then he had to give up obviously the actual action, and it's pretty messy. So,
So he could have otherwise he could have just dropped it to 2 and prevent a coup. That actually was successful.
or he could have done a lot of things. It's just that you don't have that obligation in your hand. That's a huge pressing issue, right? So, uh,
Wow.
and
Not
Ziemowit
the realignments that you hope for.
has
And
won the New
that's
York.
fire.
What tournament is this? The New York
This is
Grand
the New
Slam.
York Grand Slam
Yeah,
final.
I
So
got a second place Michael Stryker, and I think I saw in the chat third place Tim Furrow.